to eat, and she just reminded me, she didn't even tell your PEPEREMPES anything this morning. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is day 4, right? Right?
Yes, today is day 4.
Why are you upset?
I'm not there. Oh.
Oh my God. I cannot. Okay, we want to cross sharp. We came to Tangent to eat, and it doesn't open until 12. So Naso said we should walk to walk. It's not even a mall. She just wants us not to stand in front of Tangent because
You decided
because it's not open. We're waiting for them to open.
So that's why you want to stand in front of the place.
Yes, darling. Okay, so we are going to cross now. So I'll see you guys when we are done crossing the road. Guys, see where we are? We trekked. No, so made us to trek. Nani nani. Oh my God, look at us, look at us. We're just walking about though, because we're trying to wait till 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. So yeah. So now guys, I said let's come to Tangent and eat, and then order takeout. So I will go home, drop it, because we have a 2 hours walk in Petersburg Fortress. So that's what I said, and that is it actually. That's basically it. That's basically it. Man, to be outside is good though. Order your hair from Miss Mipe Extensions. I hope I got it. Did I get it now? So
Yeah, Miss Mipe Luxury Hair.
Miss Mipe Luxury Hair. I said Miss Mipe Extensions. Okay, so I'm going to go to Tangent, and I don't think I'm going to show you anything that we're going to eat because we have been eating the same thing from Tangent. And I think this will be our last time going to Tangent because I don't think she also allow me to go to Tangent again.
Now Tangent is closed. I said let's go to this other place. Let's go and eat.
Tangent is so open.
Then we'll go there and buy takeaway. We'll eat it later in the afternoon.
My hand.
So we want to eat Tangent morning, afternoon, night.
Flashback to the day that you went away. You said,
How do you feel?
I feel so excited. I never experienced it. Let's go to Tangent.
Yay!
Let's go.
I love you.
Thank you.
Shifi said you
not
not
do
do.
the pain now. You said quickly. Try me.
You said that you not do me bad.
I'll do you back. Who said? How let's say I don't do you back? Me. First people know they pain. Ask people. They don't.
Ask who? See,
Guys, it's good to go to a place you don't know anybody. Do you know why? You have no choice but to do things by yourself. You are very free. Our tour guide today is going to snap us.
Yeah.
And I
see
think
the hop on hop off bus that we wanted to do. Oh, I beg, it's cold. See
this place. Now so say we should come to. What's the name of this song?
This is not the
Guys, I'm so angry with Chinoso right now. Same thing, what happened? So we ordered takeouts from Tangent, and then I gave her one waterproof to hold because there are 2 waterproofs and there's food inside. And she did not hold it. She was in as if she was wearing her jacket. She continued doing, and I fashion her now because she's doing anyhow. Then I now carried it and I was going to the car. I was looking for the car. She was not answering me. Hey, where is the number of the car? Where is the number of the car? I didn't answer. I was just going. Then I opened the door to enter. The girl just entered. And he said, look at her. Maybe you eat from this food. You better not.
You better finish.
Well, you eat your pork intestine. You better eat your pork intestine.
Yeah, you better finish it.
I beg you're going to eat from the food. See you during our tour.
Other European cities, I mean like Rome, because Rome is 2,000, 3,000 years ago was constructed. Yeah. And we are going now through the main lane, of the fortress, and these are the gate. It's called Petersburg Gate. Yeah, because during the Peter's time they were constructed, 1708, 1718. They were constructed for 10 years. You see the double-headed eagle. This is the symbol of Russian Empire. Yeah, double-headed eagle. The crown at the top of the eagle. Yeah, two small crowns, one big crown. Can you imagine? The weight is 1 ton, 1,000 kilos. This one, yeah, it's from bronze. It's made from bronze. Yeah, 1 ton. This is the symbol of Russian Empire. Okay, let's continue and. Yeah, why is it double-headed? Because Russia is a very big country. Russian Empire was a very big country, and it's a very big country right now. So, and it is looking and in the west and in the east. So this, yeah, we have Ural Mountains. This is the border between eastern part of the Russia and western part of Russia. Of course, we have different regions. For example, Moscow region, St. Petersburg, and the region near Samara, Siberia, Ural. We have 87, I think, yeah, 87 regions, different regions, parts of the city, because we have federation, Russian Federation, yeah. You know, like states in Nigeria. I think in Nigeria there are states. Yeah, the states in India, states and similar to Nigerian states, we have different regions. We call in Russia the regions. And right now we have this is the stone of 18th century. This is from Petrine time. Yeah, Peter the Great. We had an awful war between Russia and Sweden. Actually, not so awful like when Hitler attacked Soviet Union. Not so awful because at that time 27 million people died. Yeah, 1941, 1945, very big war, but the Great Patriotic War. We had a war for 21 years. As a result of this war, all these lands, as I told you earlier, came back to Russia, and actually the history of the Great Russian Empire began. And St. Petersburg became the capital, the new capital, because before that the capital was Moscow, and from 1712 St. Petersburg became the capital. Peter constructed the city, actually the fortress, and then the city. From the fortress the city was grown up, and first of all he constructed the fortress to protect this land from Swedes, because the war lasted 21 years. Nobody knows when it would stop. So that's why, yeah, that's why.
Guys, it's raining. It's raining like crazy, you know. So come this way. Come this way. We just got umbrellas, and I know that before you see this clip, you've already heard some of the things that our tour guide has told us. And guys, can you imagine when your father builds a fortress or a prison, and then you're the first person to enter your prison?
He said it was a fortress and then turned to a prison.
Yeah,
and then he was now the first prisoner.
Yeah, his son. Wow. Such a rebellious fellow. Anyway, we're waiting for him to get the ticket so that we can go into the cathedral. And it's raining, like it's so disgusting. Hi sis. Hi. I can see you guys. Hope to learn something or see something entertaining, because we're not coming here to learn anything.
If we look around, you can see first of all, turn around, and view the wall. There are flags, old Swedish and Turkish flags, which were taken from the Swedish and Turkish armies who were beaten by the Russian army. Yeah, in the 18th and 19th centuries. Yeah, so it's like I mean the owner of the Russian army as well. So not only Robert, but the owner of the Russian army. Yeah, Russian army. And because it was very important for the emperor to be strong army, to have a strong army. Yeah. So you can see here the graves, yeah, so the graves of the royal family and the brothers and aunts and uncles. But very important fact. Look, some graves. So first of all the graves are made of the white marble, which was from the city of Carrara from Italy. So this is white Carrara marble. But actually, these are not the graves. It's only stone. Actually, the graves are inside the wall. Yes, inside the wall, inside earth. Yeah, that's it. Yes, like somebody maybe 1 meter, 1.5 meters inside. They made the hole, then put the person who was died, then made yes, and then put this grave here. So I mean this marble from the Carrara marble, and some graves you see just white Carrara marble with a cross, and some of them come here, and some of them are like this. Also we have the same white color marble grave, cross in the center, but in the perimeter you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 eagles, double-headed. So the eagles, what it means, double head? So this means that this is the emperor and empress. So this is the emperor. These are just their brothers who were not the throne, who not rule the country, who didn't rule the country. These are people who rule the country. For example, this one is the mother and the father of the last Roman Emperor Nicholas II, Alexander III and Maria Feodorovna, the Danish princess. Yeah, the Danish princess. You can see here also some graves of the other stones. These are the graves of the Alexander II, the father of the Alexander III, and the grandfather of last Roman Emperor Nicholas II, and his wife. Yeah. So Alexander II and his wife, Maria Feodorovna as well. So his wife. Why they were made from other stone? The history is simple. Because Alexander II was killed by terrorists, by Bolsheviks. He was exploded in the carriage on the 1st of March 1881. We had a lot of terrorists that time because not everybody was agreed with the policy of the king. There were some people who would disagree, and so there were several attempts to kill him. Actually 7. The person with a gun wanted to shoot him near the summer garden. There was an explosion in the summer palace where the Hermitage is. But in case, his wife was praying every day for him, and this is a real story. And while she was praying, he was alive. She died in 1880, 1 year before he died. So I think it worked. So when she was alive, he was alive. After she died, unfortunately, in 1 year he died because there were no prayers anymore. So, and why these stones are from another stone? These graves from another stone? Because first of all, they were made from the same Carrara marble, yeah. But then his son, who was ruling the country after his death, his son Alexander III, decided to commemorate the memory of mother and father, and decided to make graves from another stone. This is jasper. This is from jasper. This stone is made from jasper. This grave. This made from rhodonite, pink marble or pink stone called rhodonite. So you see they're completely another design. Yeah, they were more heavier. They're actually taller, yeah? Bigger size than other graves. So that was the story. I want to tell you one more very interesting story. Come, please follow me, please. The story I want to tell you is about that woman. This is the wife of the. She is actually one of the empresses who became the queens. Her name is Maria Feodorovna, but actually she had another name, Catholic name. She was Danish. So Maria Feodorovna. So Feodorovna, it's mean of Theodore, Saint Theodore. So
okay.
Yeah. So now I wanted to show you one more interesting thing here in the cathedral. This is the Catherine's Chapel, so-called Catherine's Chapel. Here are buried all last Romanov family who was killed by Bolsheviks in 1918. Nicholas II and his wife Alexander Feodorovna, 4 daughters and 1 son, 5 kids. All kids were killed. So this is the royal burial place of the last Romanov family. The story was like this. So first of all, he denied the throne in 1917. There was Russian Revolution, third Russian Revolution. One though in 1805, another one in 1817, and the third one was in 1917 as well. Then they were arrested and lived not like a royal family, like ordinary family Romanovs. And then they were taken to Yekaterinburg, city in Ural Mountains, where all the stones like jasper, I told you, yeah, from Urals, jasper, rhodonite, they were taken from that city near Yekaterinburg, yeah. So, and then they were arrested, live in one of the houses, and one day some Bolsheviks came and say, put on your best clothes, there will be photo shoot, yeah. But of course they were no fool royal family. They say they thought that they will be killed right now. But first of all, of course, they were photographer, yeah. They sit on some chairs and so on, so best clothes. Jewelry, ladies' jewelry, mother also in jewelry, best dress and so on. But then came people with guns and started shooting on the east, actually in the eastern part. eastern part, western part, northern part, southern part of the cathedral. So yeah, because in the east, the sun is opening. I mean, the sun is starting the way during the day from the east to the west. Yeah. So this is the beautiful. Look at this. This is the beautiful, like, wish made of gold leaf. What is the gold leaf? It's not actually the 100% gold. It's the painted gold. So it's called the special mixture of silver, bronze, gold, and so on. And it was painted with special things like painted. Yeah. It was done in Moscow. Yeah, very nice, very beautiful. Yeah. The altarus. I mean, the altarus is the internal part. External part. This is the iconostasis. This is the Tsar gate, or this one, it's so-called Emperor gate, or Tsar gate. Altarus is inside. Yeah. And there was a royal actually burial place, and there were different services here before Soviet time. I mean, before 1970. After no, it was closed. Was like museum. Right now there are not too much. So there is, but not too much. So this is the place for the priest. Here was standing the priest, and was reading the Bible. And this is the place where was sitting on a small throne, was sitting the emperor. Look at this. This is double-headed eagle, single portion by the crown. Yeah. So they were sitting. Everybody was staying, and only the emperor, the king or empress was sitting. Yeah. And now I want you to see the very important graves. Come and see. First of all, I want to start with the grave of Peter the Great. You can see the bronze mask. This mask was did by Carlo Bartolomeo Rastrelli when Peter died. From the dead body, he made the mask from, not the bronze, how to say, like in Russian we'd call it gips. So it's the very fragile thing, very fragile. The bronze is strong, and there is no fragile, like from fragile material. Yeah, and then it was made from bronze. You can see some coins here. Yeah, you can see some coins. There were presents from different people to St. Petersburg. This is also the present from one of the plants or factories of St. Petersburg to commemoration of the 300 years anniversary of St. Petersburg. Yeah. Peter the Great, of course, it's the Russian Tsar, very, very powerful Russian Tsar. He constructed the city. He constructed the first Russian fleet, sea fleet and the war fleet. So he was very, very powerful. He was very strong. I think, my opinion, if instead of the Nicholas II, who was really very mild, that's why revolution happened. If there was Peter the Great, no revolution anymore. No, nothing. Yeah, he killed everybody from this Lenin, everybody. He killed everybody, and no revolution there will be. Old lady, it's so father, mother, daughter. So this is the daughter of the parents. Yeah, she was a very, very powerful, magnificent daughter. Elizabeth liked dancing and balls every night. Every night. And there is a real story that after her death there were 15,000 dresses. Can you imagine? 15,000. So she said, I never put on the same dress second time. So she was a good lady. Yeah. Other three graves, Peter III and Catherine II, wife and the husband. So Catherine II was a German princess. Peter III is like grandson of Peter the Great. Grandson of Peter the Great. Russian king, German princess. She came to Russia when she was 16, married Peter III. After their marriage, when he became a Tsar, the king, 2 years later, he was killed, and she ruled for 34 centuries. So this was the golden age of Russian monarchy. There were a lot of palaces, mansions, cultural events. For example, the State University was opened. There were a lot of museums. For example, the Hermitage Museum, she founded in 1764. Can you imagine? She bought 250 pictures in Holland. Yeah, so 250 in Holland, and there was a museum. So, and the Anna is a daughter, also the daughter of Peter and Catherine. One daughter is Anne, another one is Elizabeth. Yeah. no, we have 12 apostles. 2 of them are Peter and Paul, and she was so the fortress was laid out in the day of Saint Peter and Saint Paul. That's why, yeah, that's why it's named Peter and Paul Fortress. This is Neva, the main river. That's why main street we have Nevsky Avenue, Nevsky, because of the Neva. Yeah. What else? What else? This is the Hermitage. This is the Hermitage, the Winter Palace. This one. This is the Hermitage. It's not blue. You see, it's brown or red, even red. Yeah. This is the Admiralty shipyard where first ships were done. Yeah. Split of Basil Island. You go in a taxi on the Basil Island and then come here. Yeah. So you can see small ships. Yeah, small ships. You can see no bridges because during that time there were no bridges as well. Peter the Great, so Peter, 1682 to 2025, his wife, 2 years. Then Anna Ivanovna, 10 years. Oh, no. Peter the Second. Where is Peter the Second? No, Peter the Second. I don't know why he's not. Peter the Second. His grandson. Anna Ivanovna, 10 years. 1730, 1740. Elizabeth, daughter of Peter and Catherine, 20 years. 1741.
Hi guys. On our way home. Okay, and rain has messed us up. No, something blessed day. I say messed us up. I didn't like the fact that it was raining though. But I mean, what to do? Anyway, our tour guide was the absolute best, man. Like absolute best. I can't even complain. He was giving us very point on information straight, and it was good. So we are going home to rest because we're tired. Anyway, it was not as, I don't think we even finished it. Do you think we finished it? He still had places to show us because of the rain that he didn't show us. But we are still going out with him tomorrow. We are going to either Peterhof or Catherine Palace. Yes.